Hello, I'm Leanne. I'm a book artist from the beautiful Pacific Northwest. Well, actually today I have news for you because I'm not going to be from the beautiful Pacific Northwest much longer. We're actually in the process of moving to Arizona. So I'll be from sunny Arizona. That'll be happening within the next 2 weeks. And as I've been going about my way preparing for the move, I came across some of these books. I have a wonderful collection of vintage books and I just wanted to share some of them with you. They're just really quite spectacular. Here's a little teeny tiny one. So it's got the embossed type covering. It's kind of coming apart at the ends right here. And when you open it up, you can see it's actually in some other language. I'm thinking it might be a German type language. Look at that beautiful covering in the inside there. And the year this was done was in 1911. Pretty awesome, isn't it? So this is one of my special little books. I love this little book. This one here is quite fascinating. This one I did some research on because well, I'll tell you why in a minute. So here's this awesome covering and inside the end pages. It was written in 1900 and look at that wonderful handwriting right there. Isn't that beautiful? So this one, I did some research on it and I determined it's probably written in Danish. As far as I can tell, it's a book about the Viking period. You'll see different images that have been drawn and they're kind of like this. So Icelandic language, Storm edition. Anyway, this is research that I did some time ago, but it's really a spectacular little book. Look at that. Isn't it just lovely? At the top, all of along the way, you'll see different design. Oh, maybe those are, oh no, see, there's a different one right there. But there's a lot of different pictures all within it. It's got a little bit of a work also. So Snorre must be storms. And I'm not sure if it's leather or some kind of a, no, it looks like it's more of the fabric process covered. Anyway, this one I think was probably leather, but I don't really know. This one here is really old. So it's got a little bit of that embossing on the cover like the other ones. So there's indenting. Look at that in the inside here. This one here was from 1863. This is one of my older ones. So this, to give you an idea, this was published the year of the Civil War. The Civil War, if I remember right, began in 1863. And I think it actually is, I think it's a Bible. And maybe it's in a Danish language as well. Let's see if I can tell. I can't tell, but it's beautiful. Look at that. So that's one of my special older ones too. Then I have some sweet ones like this one. This one's called Sunny Bunny. It's just darling. It's got some great little artwork in here. It's just fun to have that. Like, look at that. Isn't that sweet? This one's from 1918, I think. Yeah, 1918. So some just great images. This one is a hymnal type one. And this says 1888. So it's a little older than the other one. It's got the browning on the edges and the pages are soft and they've got that coloring along the edges from aging. So it's a really special one. So this one here, it does not have a date in it if I recall, and it has a paper covering. It is also with music. Let me see if there's a date. I think this one doesn't have a date, but this one is particularly fragile. The pages are completely browned. Oh, here we go. Copyright 1888 maybe also. And see, some of them are ripping. So they're fragile and they're just like spectacular. That's that book, and the cover it's soft from the wear and tear, and it was a completely paper cover, and it's been reinforced. Someone did that with tape. Cool, huh? Look at this old one. Look at that wear and tear on it. It's just a small book. When you open it up, it has that wonderful feel. I've always loved the writing on the inside. You get that beautiful handwriting. Whoever gave it in 1891. Is what they wrote. And once again, this one is a foreign language. And let's see, this is 1868. So once again, right you know, more towards the end of the Civil War, but right during that time period also, just to give you an idea. Whoever held this in their hands, that's when they were here. This one is called The Horse, and I thought this was spectacular. This is 1909, so it's a little bit later, but look at these graphics in there. They're hand-drawn images of the horse. This has to do with how to care for horses. Isn't that great? That's a sweet one. And then this one, of course, is one of my favorite. This is just one of the beautiful images of the book. So this is a little bit older, but still, actually, this one's quite young. This is, it says, "To my little girl Hope, the real Trude, or the real Jude?" I don't know. But that was written in 1893, I believe. So this one's really quite old too. You don't see quite the same aging on the edges of it, but it's spectacular with that cover, isn't it? Anyway, I just want to share with you some of these books as I'm packing them away. Big changes happening in my household here, so probably the next time I see you, I'll be in the beautiful, sunny Arizona. So have a great day, everybody. I hope you're doing well, and I will talk with you later. Bye.